how's it going? We heard you have some questions for us.
We're just making some dinner. Come on in. First things first.
Get comfy. Oh. What, are you trying to loosen me up or something?
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So, welcome to our first Q&A. The big question that everyone wanted to know is, dun dun dun, how did you meet? And who made the first move? But we're gonna answer a couple of other questions first because they were pretty high on the list as well.
Suspense. You're going for the suspense factor. I see what you're doing.
It's showbiz, baby. The first one is from Eunice, and she wants to know, what did you do for a living prior to overlanding? And we got this question a lot. What was your profession before?
Yeah, and also we're totally going to try and answer as many questions as possible. I know a lot of you asked the same question, so sorry if we don't mention everybody's name, but we have read through everything, and we really thank everybody for submitting all of these great questions.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
I can't believe anybody cares.
I know. I'm still trying to get over that.
But anyway, so Mads, take it away.
I am a teacher. I'm an elementary school teacher. So when we were living in Toronto prior to moving into the van, I was supply teaching. So that's like substitute teaching. I was teaching kindergarten to grade 6. A little mix. Mm-hmm. That rhymes. Kindergarten to grade 6.
She also did
I taught grade 1 for the full year before that.
And you did some serving on the side.
Oh yeah, and I also always served and bartended on the side for some extra cash.
Multiple jobs kind of gal.
Yeah.
So yes, I was a nurse, am a nurse still. Someone asked what kind of nursing I work in, and I currently work in oncology. So that's cancer. I work at a cancer hospital.
She saves lives, people.
Okay, let's take it easy. How long will you both be on the road? And did you save money beforehand, or do you work while on the road? From Emily D. So yeah, we saved for this as if it was a trip. I took 6 months off of work for it. When we were building out the van, for the over a year prior to leaving, all of our extra money was going towards either building the van or saving for the trip. Mm-hmm. And I think we're really falling in love with the lifestyle.
And we've realized, so we are not working on the road right now. We completely saved up before. This was something we've been planning for a long time. As with other trips that we've gone on, we've always worked and saved a chunk of money and then gone on the trip and then come back to Toronto, our home base, and worked.
Yeah.
But as we've joined this lifestyle and community, we're realizing that so many people are working on the road, and this isn't just a trip for most of the people that we meet. It's completely their lifestyle. So we are definitely trying to figure out how to make it more sustainable.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. So Nadine Ma asked how old we are, including Bowie. I am...
And I'm not sure, is it Nadine? Nadine? I think
it's...
Nadine has an E on it usually. No?
That's true. Well, I'm sorry, Nadine or Nadine, if we're mispronouncing your name. It's only with good intentions. How old are we?
Guess. You can't, sorry.
Yeah, we should have done a live. That would probably be more fun. I'm 28. I will be 29. Is that right?
Soon!
Did I get that right?
June 3rd. You can send her some birthday presents.
Maddie has no idea how old she is.
No,
I will tell you, Maddie is 27 years old.
I am 27, but not gonna lie, last summer I had some weird thing happen to me where I forgot how old I was. I was just in between years.
Maddie was getting her COVID vaccine, and she texted me, quick, how old am I? And I guess I answered a minute too late, and I wrote 27, and she said, well, that's not what I told them. But she's also just a young soul. I think she's going to say she's 25 forever and ever.
Yeah, it's just age. I don't really think about it often.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
People don't really ask anymore.
Oh, well. Okay, next question.
Next question. Oh, and Bowie is, I think, 2.5 now. I guess we'll quickly say, someone asked how you got Bowie. We got him when he was 1 year old. We rescued him from an organization in Toronto that rescues dogs from Texas, an animal shelter in Texas. And someone also asked, this made us chuckle. I'm gonna get this. You know the one I'm talking about. Hang on. Was that the one about training? Was that on YouTube?
I think so.
Okay, so John Perkins asked, how old is Bowie? Was he always so chill, or did you have to train him? And anyone that knows us, and more importantly, anyone that knows Bowie knows he is not well trained, you guys. Like, he has some quirks.
He has some behavioral challenges.
I guess you don't know that because when it's happening, we're hands-on.
He's amazing with Talia and I, of course. Like,
Yeah.
his mom's, he loves us. He's so
But
great
we
with
don't know
us.
what happened to him
The
before.
second you introduce any kind of a male,
He's scared of guys.
sorry,
Yeah, but I think we don't know what happened to him before we got him, and so he's a bit nervous. Right now, he's getting a bit worse in the stranger danger aspect, which is okay kind of with us because he is like kind of our security system. Whose idea was van life? Paige wants to know. Yeah, they can't guess.
it's me!
Well,
It's for sure me. Do you hate me for it? I hope not.
no. It really was once we got Bowie that, because both of us were backpacking all the time, we would take these big trips once or twice a year, save all of our money and go for an extended period of time. And we love backpacking and traveling. And then we got a dog. And then we wanted to keep traveling. We didn't want to just leave him with his grandparents. Both sides love him, so it wouldn't be a huge deal. So anyway, we got a dog. We don't want to put him on a plane. Van life.
Boom.
Oh, I'm going to answer this one quickly. From Brittany Thompson. She asks that I've been cooking great meals and she wants to know where I got my skills from. Huge shout out to my mom, Debbie.
We love you.
100%. All
She
it all
is
comes
an
from her.
angel. She cooks special vegetarian meals for me all the time.
No,
and I couldn't be more grateful.
No, she's amazing. She makes. When I was growing up, every single night we had a family meal sitting at the table. I think it's a huge reason why we as a family are so close. We sat at the table, we had a delicious meal. What else? I guess I started learning to cook because I went to university and everyone around me was eating garbage and I really didn't want to live like that. And I would call my mom. I say, how do you make this? How do you make this? How do you make this? And she would tell me over the phone and I started to make it. And then I just kind of learned the basics and
Yeah, and Talia's mom loves to cook for people and like create this lovely atmosphere.
the smell when you walk
And
into her
Talia
place.
does the same thing. It's so nice. Like
Yeah.
on the road, she's always cooking.
There's
for
nothing
her
better
friends.
than sharing a meal with people. It really is the best.
Brings you together.
Next question. I want to just quickly jump back to something about like van life, and because people want to know about budgeting, because we did really have to budget since we weren't working. So budget, I'm kind of neurotic with the budget.
Talia keeps us in line.
Yeah.
Ask me. I don't know the answers to
Yeah.
these questions.
And that's fine. As long as someone is keeping tabs, that's fine. Here, what is the, Claude H61 wants to know, what is the ballpark figure for your stay in Baja? And we are Canadian, so I will try and kind of convert it to USD. We spent per person $1,500 Canadian, which
For our whole time in Baja.
per month.
Per month.
She got excited, honey. Total. We were there for 3 months. I'd move there if that's how cheap it was.
$1,500
each per month is what we spent on food, gas, camping.
And you could spend less.
I would
Like,
say
we were-
that's Canadian. USD, it would be around $1,200, and I've seen people do it for $1,000. So it really is up to you. If you're feeling like you're spending a lot, which sometimes we thought, we spent a lot on dinner. It's very easy to go without spending any money in a day.
Budget questions are so hard because they differ so much
Yeah.
person to person. Like, it depends.
Yeah.
There are so many factors that are involved.
Yeah, I mean, it's about $40 a day, USD. You could do
there.
Yeah.
Should we go back?
Yeah. All right, we have another
We have
question.
some funny questions from somebody named Spencer.
Yeah, so Spencer wants to know,
Go
would
for
you
it.
rather be,
I see something about farting.
okay, would you rather fart every time you did yoga or cry every time you cut garlic?
Oh, for sure cry. That's an easy one, Spencer.
Yeah, that's obviously easy because obviously I already fart every time I do yoga. And I cannot live without garlic, and crying is annoying, so I would
Oh
really
wait, so you're
not-
saying you would just continue farting doing yoga?
Yeah, and I
Oh.
wouldn't want,
Wait,
What?
would you rather keep
I would rather
farting
fart during yoga.
I'd rather cry.
During,
Okay,
while
so
cutting
whatever,
gar-
we have to
because I
fast.
cut the garlic all the time. Spencer wants to know, would you rather be 3 feet taller or 3 feet shorter? And let me tell you, this is not typically an easy answer, but living in a van, this is the easiest question ever. I would obviously rather be 3 feet shorter.
Yeah.
This place would be
A mansion.
Okay, we have a couple more like that, but right now we're gonna cook some dinner because we're starving. Do you want some? Here you go, babes.
Thank you.
We've got some ravioli,
Quick and easy.
quick and easy.
And some veg.
All right.
All right, let's get back to it. It was amazing.
Oh my god, it's so good. We're trying these new raviolis with like impossible meat in them. I bet you I'm gonna have pasta sauce on me this entire thing.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, this is not a mukbang video, so we will get to the questions.
Is that when the people just like stuff their faces with food and people
Yeah.
watch? That's so interesting.
So if you stayed with us, did I have something in my teeth? That's gonna be a problem. We shouldn't be eating while we do this. Okay. Sorry, wow. There's gonna be food in my teeth. There's gonna be sauce on my face. You're just getting to know me even better, you guys. I don't know why we did this while we're eating. It's like the worst. If anyone knows
No,
me,
it's nice. They're joining us with
they're
dinner.
like, you're crazy.
They're joining
Okay.
us. Yeah.
If you've stayed with us this long, you will find out how we met.
Let's get to it.
I hope
Juicy
it-
details.
I hope
we
it
think
lives
it's a
up
pretty
to
fun
the
story.
Yeah, it is a fun story. Okay, we're going back though. Maddie and I worked together at a restaurant. We were servers. Maddie also bartended.
This was
Unnecessary
how many
information.
years ago now?
This was
A long time ago. Actually, you know what's
2016.
cute? No, this is cute. We got hired at the restaurant at the same exact time. So we did all of our like training and whatever that is called.
Orientation.
Orientation, that's the word I'm looking for. I was gonna say initiation. They don't, that too, I guess. Orientation, we did that all together. And it's just like a funny coincidence that we literally got, like they were hiring people there all the time. We got hired in the same group of like 4 people.
same day.
Very cute.
Yeah.
And that was like 8 years ago.
This is gonna be a long story if that's how long we took to say
Uh-oh.
that. All right, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. So we were friends. We weren't very close friends, but we had both separately with our own group of friends gone to backpack throughout Southeast Asia, and we didn't really keep in touch throughout. We both knew we were in Asia, but we were kind of on different timelines, so we didn't think we were, gonna meet up. And then in my last month of traveling, I was traveling alone in the Philippines. And, I spent a night in a hostel in a town in the Philippines that really, you don't spend much time in. You really go there just to like have a point to kind of take a bus to another place. Like it was very much a throughaway.
Take it away.
And I will also say that, like, it was my birthday the next day, but I was traveling alone and I was feeling pretty burnt out from having to kind of introduce myself over and over and talking to people. So I actually mentally told myself I'm having a solo night and I'm just gonna chill out, eat some dinner, go to bed.
So, on my side of things, I'm traveling with my friend Anna. Love you, Anna. And we arrive also at this like pass-through town in the Philippines. And it's nighttime. We're sitting down to have just like a bite to eat, and then we're going to bed because we're going somewhere else the next day. We sit down to eat. Talia's voice, as some of you may have noticed, is like pretty unique, I'd say. It's raspy, it's low. I love it because I'm stuck with this like high-pitched annoying voice.
That's not annoying, babe.
Anyways, so I hear her voice and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Talia! I turn around, I see Talia, I jump on her. I'm like, Talia, this is so fun. Like, fully
girl tackles me to the ground.
coincidentally run into each other in the middle of the Philippines in the most random place. And it's the night of her birthday. I'm like, oh my god. She tells me it's her birthday the next day. I'm like, well, we have to go out. Whatever. Long story. Not so short, long story.
We're not
medium
doing long
length.
story short. This is the Q&A.
Okay. But
This
so
is the long version.
We go out that night for Talia's birthday, have the best night. We go to some like local bar in the Philippines. The whole bar sings Talia happy birthday. So
We realized that we would be really good travel friends because we thought we were really looking for the same things when we're traveling, and we just had similar outlooks on life, really. And then we went back to work, and then it only took maybe a few months before we said,
we're like, let's plan the next
plan
trip.
another
Where are
trip.
we going?
so then we took another trip
To Nicaragua.
to Nicaragua. We
It was
had an
a
amazing
2-week
time.
trip.
Yeah.
We had like saved for,
Yeah.
planned.
We're still friends at this point. Then the next year we plan a bigger trip. We decide to go to Spanish school in Guatemala. And then we met some friends afterwards in Panama, Colombia. We did
Our
a-
work friends. So
Yeah.
people who like have known us since
Yeah.
the start of our friendship.
During our Colombia time, I don't know what happened, and it's such a funny thing that all of a sudden something changes, and we kind of started to have like very implicit feelings for each other, I'd say. Like, well, I don't think we either of us knew what these feelings were. We just kind of knew, like, for instance, if we had to sit on a bus somewhere, I always wanted to sit beside Maddie.
and we would be holding hands. And it was just like, oh yeah, it's just Talia and Madison holding hands again.
Yeah, like, I don't think either of us were like, I don't know, consciously thinking
It was just
about
so organic. Like
we just kind of wanted to be next to each other and
Yeah.
be together.
so cute.
Yeah, it is really cute. That trip ended. I left early, and I think we both missed each other a lot.
Not like early. Talia just left
I left
before
because
I left Columbia.
I was still
so
working.
I was
Yeah.
still there for a few weeks or a month after Talia had left. So we had gone from spending every single minute together to all of a sudden being apart. And I think that's when it like probably really set in. We were like, whoa, like where is my person? This is crazy. Basically one night I had a few glasses of wine and I was like, and this is months of me like debating in my head, do we like communicate these feelings?
I think it's really hard because no matter what sexual orientation you are or whatever, if you start out as friends, there's always that fear that if you take it to another level, you will ruin that friendship. And we both loved our friendship so much. So I think it took a couple glasses of wine for
To get
one
the
of us to
courage.
kind of break the seal. And
So it was me, everybody. I made the first move.
and I guess next question is, how long have you been together? Someone asked
Yeah.
it, but at this point, I don't know who. But one of you, thank you, asked, how long have we been together? It will be 4 years in a couple months.
Cheers to that.
Just that, babes.
4 years. Love you.
Love you. From the lovely Alyssa. We love you. She wants to know something you wish you knew before starting van life. Easy. I wish I knew I was gonna love it this much.
Aww.
Truthfully. Because I kind of started this, I will speak for myself because Maddie is ready to jump 2 feet into everything and I love that about her. But I was kind of dipping my toes and I thought this was, like I said, a vacation vehicle. We didn't want to commit to living full time. That was scary to me because neither of us had.
I took your broccoli.
It's my last one too.
Oh
Oh no, I have a baby one. You're forgiven.
no. Okay, sorry.
Yes, I wish I knew I was gonna love it this much because I think we would have built the van a bit differently. But we just woke up and he's hoping for some of our dinner.
Sorry, you can't have any. But you
already
look
have
so sweet and cute. It's okay, lie down.
Anyways.
Maybe we'll show you both.
Hi.
I want to say, Mr. Sean, we really appreciate your comments. You are stellar, and your questions are
So
amazing.
kind.
We really appreciate
Just like
it.
we feel it through the screen and that's so magical.
So Sean wants to know, where did you find the courage to take the leap and share your amazing lives with us? So
Tal and I were so inspired by watching some of our like personal favorite YouTubers prior to starting this journey. Shout out to Jazz and Crystal, obviously.
they were
We
a huge
also-
inspiration to us,
Yeah,
and then meeting them was
huge.
amazing. They've taught us so much. Being inspired by others on YouTube is so huge, and I think that's a
Just
huge
like
motivation.
understanding the power of that, because it has directly impacted us, has motivated us so much to like want to just like bring that circle around town, you know, like
Yeah.
if we can make videos and like share a little bit about what we're doing and have that potentially like inspire you to go out and do something you've been dreaming of and wanting to do, is just like, that's crazy that we can have
Yeah, that's
the
everything.
ability to do that. So we
Totally.
just like, yeah, we want to make you smile. We want to make you go do that thing that you want to do and have been wanting to do.
Yeah.
And that's how we got here.
Kathy wants to know.
Kathy!
Kathy is Maddie's mom. She wants to know, what are your hopes and dreams for your YouTube channel?
Good question, Mom.
And I think that, like, if we're thinking big here, we would love.
I would love to be able to continue traveling, and then in the places that we travel, I would love to be able to have segments in our YouTube channel where we give back to the communities that we are traveling. We just want to make you laugh. We want to make you smile. We want to inspire you to do the things
We just want to make fun videos
to do.
that give you a little break from life and push you to do something different.
Something new, something exciting, something you've dreamed of. You can do it.
Yeah. And our last question is, a lot of people asked where we're headed next.
Ooh.
And I don't want to give it away because, like I said, it's showbiz, baby.
But we do have plans.
We do have plans, and they don't involve the van. It's international, and we can't wait to take you guys with us.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all of your questions. I just hope that we were able to like actually share who we are, because I know it's so hard to actually have who we are come through in our videos. So I hope that this was able to like open up
Yeah.
that to you. And we'll see you next Sunday.
Bye.
Love you.